I realize I never get to show you my very first sip of coffee, so cheers. And with that, let me welcome you to Road to Ripped, episode number 14. And in today's video, I wanted to do one thing very, very important and kind of almost symbolic at this point, and that is a POV grocery haul. And for whatever reason, you guys like it better when I strap the GoPro on my head and talk like that. So yeah, we're going into Publix like this today. All right, people, wish me luck. Also, welcome to my neighborhood Publix. All right, now I normally don't do this, but I'm gonna start in the produce section. And the first thing I'm gonna grab are these little guacamole packs. Nice to have like the single servings like this. And I actually don't need them, but dip chips go along great with those because you save quite a bit of calories in these. All right, I just recently ran out of my Bolt House dressing, so I definitely need to grab that. And been really enjoying their creamy Caesar. It's actually really creamy and still 50 calories per serving. To go along with the creamy Caesar, we can just get some leafy romaine. For eggs and sandwiches, because it's buy one, get one, I'm gonna get some baby spinach. Other than that, I'm gonna grab some green beans and some diced yellow onions. All right, moving on to fruit and specifically apples. Someone in the comments suggested the Cosmic apples. I tried them, they're very good. So I'll be grabbing a few of these to snack on. Thankfully, we have watermelon on sale right now, BOGO, and I'm telling you, the watermelon is so in season right now. It is delicious. So 2 of these. And then I think I'm gonna make a little fruit salad bowl with some fresh blueberries, some rainier cherries, and some green grapes. And lastly, we'll polish off fruit with just a couple of bananas. Always a good idea to have some sweet potatoes on hand and some like normal russet potatoes, but I kind of want to go with the Honey Gold bite-sized potatoes because these are really easy to cook up in the air fryer. While I'm over in this section, they have the lightly salted rice cakes here, so I'm gonna grab some of those as well. Now, I typically like to stop by and at least check and see if they have any decent protein bars or decent protein snacks. They do have the wild chips BOGO right now, but honestly, there's not very good flavors and they're not that good to begin with. Now, these are definitely new. It looks like Quest made like protein Cheez-Its. I think I'm gonna have to try these, honestly. All right, and now that Road to Ripped is sadly gonna be wrapping up soon, I can toss some more healthy fats into the diet, so I'm gonna grab a couple avocados. All right, I'm gonna pick up some cream cheese, the less third fat cream cheese, and right next to that, they have the fat-free Ready Whip. This is really good on desserts and in coffee. And sticking with dairy products, Fairlife fat-free milk. Been really missing this recently. All right, getting into the main aisles now, and one drink that I've been loving is this right here, the Monster Rehab, but the tea lemonade version. And we'll also get some classics. All right, now I have enough peanut butter at home. I am gonna get a little refill of the PB Fit. Been having this quite a bit, way less calories per serving, which is really nice. And my favorite jelly to go along with it, the Crofters Strawberry. The calories are pretty decent, 30 calories. It's not the highest, but it's also not the lowest. The flavor is really good though. All right, so I needed some more bagels, and unfortunately they didn't have the keto ones that are 80 calories. These are 110, and honestly, I think I'm just not gonna get them. All right, we're in the frozen section, and I just found all of the like veggie stuff that I tried in my Costco video, they have here. Like, they have the egg white frittata thing that I've been having. They even have like new flavors that I haven't had yet, like this double chocolate sounds pretty good. I'm not gonna get any right now, but good option for later on down the road. Now, I am gonna get some frozen veg and things like that because it's just so easy to make for sides. Like, these carrots look really good. I haven't had them before, but these Path of Life blends I have had before and are very good, all the flavors. And they all make for just a really simple side to a meal when you're in a rush. But most of the time at work, I'm having a combination of 2 things, mixed veg and rice. This plus 1 meat, and I'm pretty much good to go for my like workday meals. All right, we're in the frozen desserts now. I have to get more True Fruits. I love these things for like a little sweet treat at night. And I've really been craving like some sort of bars, like fruit bars. These are 45 calories per bar. They seem pretty good, so I'm gonna try them out. All right, so in the frozen section as well, they do have the Just Bare nuggets that are really good. 160 calories, 16 grams of protein. Now they also have Just Bare roasted chicken nuggets for 110 calories and 19 grams of protein. So I'm gonna go ahead and try these out. Also gonna grab some more Danolite and Fit Greek yogurt because I've been enjoying this still. And I know people don't like that I use this, but I do use it and I'm out of it. So I can't believe it's not butter light. So I'm gonna grab some more. And right next to that, I'm gonna grab some liquid egg whites as well as some more just normal eggs. And I'm still having quite a bit of hard-boiled eggs, so I'm gonna grab some of those as well. All right, now I have been enjoying the Magic Spoon, but it's just kind of really expensive for what you get. But my new favorite right now has gotta be the Chex Cinnamon. You get a lot of volume for 160 calories. It's 1 cup, so that is really good. And my second favorite right now, the Chocolate Cheerios, 140 calories for 1 cup is also really good. All right, and now these are BOGO, or I probably wouldn't have bought them. These I've obviously never had before, Oreo-O's, but it's 160 calories for 1 1/3 cup, which is really good. And then the Post O's are some of my old-time favorite cereals, 160 calories for 1 cup. So they're about the same as far as calories and volume go, so I'll try them out. Now, as far as sauces go, I just found this recently. It's the sweet and spicy sriracha from Chick-fil-A. It's by far their lowest calorie sauce. 60 calories for 2 tablespoons is actually pretty freaking good. But other than that, I think I'm pretty much good as far as sauces go. Now this I was definitely out of, and I've really been needing it. Sugar-free relish. I use this in so many different recipes. All right, now I'm still enjoying my little Belvitas, and they're BOGO, so I figured I'll try something new with it. This is the Belvita Soft Bake, so we'll try them both out. I know I like these. We'll try these. I haven't really thought about this for a while, but I eat saltines quite a bit, so I'm gonna grab some saltines. Now, I know y'all think this is super lazy, but bagged pasta has just been so easy for me recently, so I'm gonna grab one of these, as well as some of the minute rice too. All right, so if I'm not having milk with my cereal, it's gonna be these Core Power Elites with 42 grams of protein, and they taste, well, just like milk. All right, gonna grab some turkey pepperonis. I'm actually good on beef jerky right now, so I don't need any of that. As well as my Laughing Cow cheese wedges that I've been enjoying. I have those at home, but I would like some more fat-free mozzarella, so that is good. And I've actually found that these Velveeta cheese slices melt the best and also have the lowest calories. So I'm gonna grab some of these as well. I have a little bit of deli meat at home, but I've been having it a lot recently, so I'm gonna stick away for right now. All right, finally into the meats. I'm gonna grab some 99% fat-free turkey, and they have the 96.4 lean ground beef, which is really, really good, so I'm gonna grab 2 of these. Don't plan on having any steaks right now, but I will grab one of these boneless chicken cutlets. These are always good. And I could grab some more stuff here, but the grocery store is so close, I like to get my meat fresh, so I'm gonna hold off. And a couple little pickups I forgot about. I'm gonna get some salsa, some of the low-calorie tortillas, some hummus that is also buy one get one, and some pretzel crisps. All right, and I think that'll do it. The cart is looking pretty full. Take your guesses on how much all of this is gonna cost. It's probably not gonna be pretty. All right, well, here it all is. Drum roll, please. You might as well call me Mr. 305, AKA Pitbull, because we spent $305 at Publix today. That is a lot of money for things that I'm gonna put in my body. But this is everything. I definitely got some super weird stares in there. So if you can do me a favor, press the thumbs up button if you haven't already. It's never fun going into your local grocery store with a GoPro strapped to your head, but I do it for you guys. So let's put everything away and then let's try some stuff out and make some recipes. All right, everything put away. I even went ahead and prepped my little fruit. That looks so awesome. And for dinner tonight, I wanna make like a meal prep style meal. And somewhere deep in here, I have a little bit of peppers that I need to eat. So I'm gonna go ahead and just toss those into a pan. And I'm also gonna add in the entire container of the onions we got at the store. All right, peppers, onions cooked up perfectly. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add both pounds of my lean ground beef. By the way, this is 96.4, which is some of the leanest ground beef you can get. And I'm just gonna go ahead and brown this up as well. That looks incredible. Now to go along with it, we're gonna keep it simple for tonight and just do some of the Path of Life. And this just goes in the microwave for a few minutes. All right, out of the microwave, and I'm gonna put a little over half of this container in the bowl. Next up, adding in our meat mixture. Then I'm gonna top it with one of the guac cups we got today and a little bit of salsa. And that is that. Dinner is served for tonight. Plus, I have the meat now for at least 3 more meals. And I can make like pasta dishes with it, toss it in wraps or do things like that. So a lot of different options if I don't make everything in one big pan. It adds for a little more variety, which is nice. Now this, I'm gonna mix all up together and take an absolutely outrageously sized bite. That ground beef is so good. It is so, so good. The Path of Life is always like perfectly cooked rice. Plus you get the extra seasonings and flavors in there. It also has, I believe, like peppers and, yeah, it has red onion, peppers, corn. So it has a really good blend to it as well. The salsa, the guac, everything plays in there super nice. And altogether, just a really banging and easy recipe for dinner tonight with the stuff we got at the store today. Now this video is a little different because it's not a full day, but this meal specifically had 630 calories in it, which is pretty good for a dinner-sized meal, and 51 grams of protein. So maybe not the most high protein meal, but it's also extremely well balanced when you do pop into the macros. And that is just about all we can ask for. So very happy with this meal, and I have some more meals to make out of the meat mixture, which is also really nice for a little meal prep meal. All right, it's now the next morning, and I realized that I got a ton of cereal, and I told you they were all my favorite thing. So let's see which one's my real favorite one. All right, so I have my 4 cereals. I weighed out specifically a half of serving of each in the same bowl so you can see the volume differences in all 4. Honestly, there's not that much of a difference, less than I thought there would be at least. Now I'm just gonna add a little bit of milk to each one and let them get a little soggy because that's how I prefer my cereal. And while I wait for the milk to set in, I'll give you my thoughts on the Belvita soft baked compared to like the normal 4 crackers. So it's the same calories, 200 calories, and instead of the 4 crackers, you get one kind of like soft baked cookie with some chocolate chips in there. Smells pretty good. Let's give it a bite. It's definitely soft baked, very like soft crumbly. But for me, it's not really the same amount of volume, one, that you get with the 4 individual cookies. And I don't really enjoy the flavor as much either. Considering the calories are exactly the same, I don't really see the point of getting these instead of the normal crackers, unless you're just really, really into that like soft baked kind of thicker cookie vibe. But it's just kind of weird. Like it has like oats in it. It has like little crispy bits in it. They just tossed a lot of like random things, I feel like, in the cookie. And I don't think it's my favorite from them for sure. All right, onto the cereal now. We'll start with a classic, well, kind of classic Cheerios, but the chocolate version. Something else I want to check is how the milk turns as the cereal goes. I'm a bit of a cereal connoisseur now that I think about it. I can tell you right now, the milk in this looks very, very good. Very subtle on the chocolate flavor as well, which I kind of like, but the milk is very close to like a pretty decent chocolate milk that you would get from like a store. It's a fine line of like getting the cereal a little bit soggy, but still crispy on the inside. And that is exactly where this is at. That is very tasty. Now move on to my recent favorite, which has been the cinnamon Chex. Let's see how it stacks up head to head. Yeah, I mean, it's really good. It has the same like powdery cinnamon toast crunch flavor that you get, but the checks are a little bit softer of a cereal, which I like. So that is really nice. The milk gets a lot of the powder in it, but it doesn't like change the color or that much or anything like that. But yeah, all around still very good. Now moving to something I haven't had in a while, and that is Honey O's. So, all right, first of all, the cereal is way, way crunchier, even though it sat longer than those first two. Yeah, pretty decent all around. Not really anything going on with the milk in this one at all. And surprisingly, not that much going on with the milk in the Oreos either. I would have thought there would have been a lot of chocolate milk action going on here, but there's not. The flavor is pretty good. It's a little more subtle than what I would have expected with like a Oreos branded cereal. Good, but definitely by no means blown away. And just like the Honey O's, these are also really crispy as well, even though it sat in the milk for way, way longer. I think this all really comes down to personal preference, but for my personal preference, these two are definitely better than these two. I think it might just have to be General Mills first post, honestly. And I'd probably go Cheerios. I'd actually probably go in this order. Yeah, which is just happened to work out that way, I guess. Also, just worth noting, the Cheerios do have just a little bit less calories, 20 less calories. All the rest have 160 compared to 140 here. So that's always nice to know. But all around, as far as breakfast foods and cereals go, this is kind of where I stand on it. All right, a little bit later now, and I figured let's do another head-to-head taste test of something new. And that would be the Just Bare roasted chicken nuggets compared to the better fried version of Just Bare nuggets, the Kirkland lightly breaded chicken chunks. So on the left-hand side, we have the Kirkland brand lightly breaded chicken chunks. On the right-hand side, we have the never before tried roasted chicken chunks. They actually look like they have a little bit of breading on them. So I'm actually pretty excited. I'm gonna put them in the air fryer, cook them the same way I always do my nugs, which is about 370 for like 12 minutes or so. Let's see how they turn out. All right, now they are done and they're a little jumbled up. Let's toss them on a plate. All right, and all cooked up, these are the breaded ones and these are the roasted ones, but they still have like a little bit of breading on them. All right, now with the nugs, I figured it would be a nice time to shout out what else we got. The sriracha, sweet and spicy sriracha from Chick-fil-A, so you can see that in all of its glory. All right, I'm gonna start off with what I know is tasty, and that is the Just Bare knockoff from Costco of their nuggets. Yeah, they're very, very good. A lot of people call them like a knockoff of a Chick-fil-A nugget. They're not quite like that, but they are very good. Now, I'm really excited to dive into these. These honestly look closer to actual Chick-fil-A nugget because it has that like real light style breading on there. Let's try it out. Yeah, exactly. I think these are closer to a Chick-fil-A nugget than the Just Bare normal breaded ones. I don't know whether it's like seared or I guess it's roasted, but definitely feels like it has breading on it. Either way, those are really, really good. Way better than I was expecting, one. And two, the calories and the macros are better on the roasted ones, obviously because they're not breaded. I think it's like 140 compared to 110 for the same amount of weight. And I think it's 19 grams of protein compared to 16 grams of protein. Those are two pros. Plus, I actually enjoy the style of these better, the taste of these better. So yeah, I don't know how new these are, but if you can find them in your store, I definitely recommend picking them up. Save the calories, get a little more protein in, and in my opinion, a little better flavor as well. So Just Bare roasted, definitely a go. All right, quick break for some recipes to get a nice little workout in. This is still a Road to Rip video, and it's gonna be a long one, but I did also just get a package from TLF, and it contains a lot of the new items releasing on July 17th, all part of their Hype collection. I'm really liking these right here. So these are an iteration of their Evolve mesh shorts, double lined. You have zipper pockets with a nice thick branded zipper on there. I believe these are like a 5 to a 7-inch inseam, really thick band up top and at bottom. All around, huge fan of these. And like I said, you can get it when it comes out on July 17th. Use my discount code TLF-Suggs. You'll save an extra 15%. that is money for both you and I. But now that we have a good workout fit on, let's go get a good workout in. We just went on a nice little walk, Perry and I. And I think we're gonna do like a little shoulders, bis, tris, arms day. I'm not gonna do a full walkthrough, just like a little edit. The video's gonna be pretty long, so I wanna keep it nice, short, and to the point. So let's hop into it.
Reboot, I'm cold red, my service automated, like data running through my veins. Got you distracted, subconscious overloaded. Careful, don't pull the cord on me. No time to stay around. Keep walking till you get out of my face. Regrets, restricted access. I'm used to fly to get up here. Reboot is charging. I'm gonna waste my time with someone slowing me down, 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 down. So high, I'm floating. I'm shining in my prime. Start rolling over 'cause you can't take my crown. I'll always be 10 feet off the ground. My crown.
All right, workout complete. I am absolutely drenched. Really, really good workout though. Like 2 hours long. And I thought to wrap up the workout, we try out these little outshine or whatever they're called, little pops, because I'm hot and sweaty. There's 3 flavors in here. I'm just gonna pick one. I don't know if this is strawberry or raspberry, but I'm about to tell you. By the way, I've had outshine stuff before. They're all pretty solid. Yeah, this is strawberry and it's really good. I think for like a snack like this, like a sweet treat after a hot workout or something like this really does hit the spot. And for 45 calories per bar, I think that's really good too. So if you're looking for like a frozen fruit type bar, something similar, outshine, pretty solid option if you can find it. But I'm gonna enjoy this and then we can get back to a couple more little recipes and treats. Hit a nice shave and it is now time for dinner once again, and I'm gonna make another, let's say, meal prep style recipe. But I am gonna be making these potatoes, so I have the whole bag just cut into halves right here. And I really like these in the air fryer, so I'm gonna toss them in, hit them with some Flavor God Everything Spicy seasoning, some Kinder's wood garlic fire seasoning, wood fire garlic seasoning, and in the air fryer on the fries setting. As the protein source, we're gonna use these little thin sliced chicken cutlets. And for this, I like to keep it very simple with just a little bit of pepper, salt, and some minced garlic. All right, all done in the air fryer. Sorry, that is very hot, but those turned out amazing. And the chicken turned out very incredible as well. And all plated up, this is how dinner looks tonight. Plus we have the leftovers here and the leftovers there for a couple more meals. All right, and dinner is served. Now for the potatoes, I'm actually gonna use something that I didn't get today, but is a freaking awesome hack, and that is the G. Hughes Polynesian sauce. Pretty good dupe from Chick-fil-A with 10 calories for 2 tablespoons. So that is absolutely money. And our meal for tonight looks insanely delicious. I also typically would have a vegetable with this, but just wanted something kind of quick and easy tonight. And I can literally have like frozen mixed veg if I really wanted it, but sometimes you just don't even need it. Salt, pepper, garlic on that chicken, perfect as is. And the potatoes, a beautiful little crunch. Seasoning looks very nice on there as well. That is delicious. Now, add a little Polynesian into the mix. Perfect little go-to dinner. And that's quite a bit of the things that I got today, used in recipes after the grocery haul, so that way you have a good variety of ideas and things to try out on your own. But for this video, it's been a pretty long one at this point, so I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, as always, press thumbs up button, it does help me out. But I will be seeing you again very shortly in the next one. Peace.
This the anthem. If you rockin' with it, put your hands up.